When I first started off with Wakini, I was nervous, and by like the second month I got on track and I was able to finish classes earlier than I've been able to like work a little bit above my means. I didn't really have confidence in passing the OGTs, and I passed all of them except one, so I was really happy and proud of myself. It makes me happy to come to school every day.
Well, at first I was going to join the health tech occupations field because I was wanting to be an occupational therapist. Shortly after that I found out I wanted to be an athletic trainer just because how much I love being around the sports and everything, and how much I could help with the injuries in the future in sports field. I've actually went to HM Medical Center in Middletown and shadowed the physical therapy there, and I've also shadowed schools' athletic trainers during football games and soccer games. I saw this stuff and it just interested me even more. Like, I knew for a fact I want to do this in the future. And I wouldn't have this opportunity, I probably would still been on the way to occupational therapy, which is almost the complete opposite of what I wanted to go to. So I'll have tons of credits for my freshman year of college out of the way, and just the academics here are great. There's tons of advanced classes you can get in.
So growing up, ever since I was little, I always wanted to be a teacher. Like, that was just something I knew I wanted to do. And a lot of what we do in Teacher Academy is what you don't get in college. There's like a 50% rate of teachers who are leaving the field because they're not prepared for the classroom management. In Teacher Academy, that's really what we do, is learning how to do the extra stuff and not just teach the content. Having that background going into not only college but my future career, it really does give me and my classmates a step up. Then of course we also have our competitions, which was at Boston University, and I ended up placing first nationally in impromptu, which was just mind-blowing to me. For me, traveling is something I've always wanted to do, so the opportunity to go to Boston, this like beautiful city, and see everything and do all the different sightseeing things. I mean, the support I've gotten through Teacher Academy and Butler Tech has been incredible.
I knew I wanted to go into an education field for music, and I came and checked out Butler Tech and noticed it would be a good fit for me. And my way why music is important is it can really speak to somebody in different ways. You know, if you're having a bad day, you know, music can speak to you. It's kind of like a friend. We have many performance opportunities out through Hamilton and in front of a lot of people, and it really helps us see what it's like to have an audience and how to react to an audience through your music and how it can really move people. Right now I want to go to NKU to study music education, hopefully become a music teacher, hopefully in jazz.
Well, in our leadership class, there's basically two things we focus on: the actual leadership skills and then how we can apply that to our community. I personally go to Paws Adoption Center. It's really nice to have an opportunity to go there with my peers and show them how important it is to give back to places in our community. Helping people is what makes me really happy, because if we all just like clean up our small corner of the world, then the whole world's changed. Volunteering at Paws, it helps animals every day, but that's on a really small local scale, and I'd rather do it on a national or international scale. I want to go into politics. Someday I'll be the president, hopefully.
The Butler Tech Natural Science Center is definitely a great place to go. I've always wanted to be a veterinarian since I was younger, so when I had the opportunity to come here, I took it. Going around my grandparents' house, we always had cattle and goats and stuff, and it always interested me to be around animals and learn more about them. Finally got the chance to do that by coming here. First time you walk in the classroom in the morning and the dog just comes up wagging its tail and working with animals, and had them walk around in the classroom. After senior year, I planned to attend UC to study vet farther for 4 years and then transfer to Ohio State to finish my 8-year degree and get my license. Ms. Martin, our lab instructor, says we're going to go in knowing more than most people will in their freshman year.
I went from cosmetology to welding. And they're like, oh, that's just a boy thing. You know, boys do that. My first few days here, I'm like, I cannot do this. One day I just came in and it just happened. And ever since, I just get better and better, and just makes me more thirsty and thrive to be better. I come to school and I get through my academics and I run down here to start doing what I need to do. When I weld, It's kind of just like drawing a picture, you know? Like you have to stay in the lines, and when you're doing it, it's not really looking good, but once you're finished, like the end result, it's like beautiful. After I finish here, I plan on traveling, doing stick and MIG all around the world. Welding could take you far, far, far places, and you can make a lot of money out there. Butler Tech was the most amazing choice I've ever made.
I've always liked police work, solving stuff. I just like to be a helpful individual to guide people in the right way. Everything that goes on in this world is just, you have to be safe, but know how to approach it at the same time. Mr. Morgan, he does a good job with just helping us and showing us the right way to be a police officer. Everything we do just in here, it really relates to real life situations, like a walkthrough for the real thing. If I end up becoming a police officer or investigator or anything like that, a detective, I would like to try to help people in a way and just make a difference.
The class I'm in right now is manufacturing operations. Last year I was in principles of engineering. The teachers, they really helped me to kind of discover that I really like building things. I'm working on a gavel for my teacher who teaches current events and street law upstairs. I was working on the lathe yesterday, trying to get the handle and stuff just right. For TSA, our team was in the engineering design category. The solution we had to make was for someone who is in need of assistance. He can't stand up without having help from one of his aides or a walker. We decided to make an iPad holder that would hook onto not only his walker but his wheelchair. He can watch his shows without being too distracted or the aide being having to look over him too much. It makes me feel really glad that I was able to help someone.
My childhood and high school life still consists of leaving school, going home, and starting work on the family farm. FFA is kind of a family tradition. My dad was in when he was in high school, and I decided I also wanted to join. But little did I know just how much it would impact my life, and it allowed me to find my voice and talk to new people that I never would have talked to without the help and without them pushing me to do things I'd never done before. I plan on attending The Ohio State at the ATI and Worcester campus and participating in their dairy management program. Just this year I was at FSR with a couple of my FFA members who went for the day to research some of the new things that are coming up within agriculture, and I stopped by their tent and told them I was planning on attending within the next year or two. And they actually came up to me and said that there's a scholarship program that would fund my 2 years to where I wouldn't have to pay a dime. It all goes back to the FFA that I've had these opportunities along with Butler Tech to do these things. I never would have gone up to that tent and really gone out looking for something like this if it hadn't have been for these two organizations really pushing me to become a better person.
Project Search has helped me gaining work skills so I can get a job in my community. Independence is very important to me because I have to learn new skills and make sure I get the job done on time. I started working at Westchester Hospital. I help with the medics, the RNs, and the nurses. In the emergency department, I stock blanket warmers, urine collection carts, making allergy and fall wristbands, stocking the rooms without patients. It feels good to know that I'm helping others. Project Light has helped me get prepared to live on my own.
Right now, I'm getting my GED. I'm finishing school because there was always something down through my life that I never could do that. I was a single mother. I had a lot of struggles in life, and that's why I had to keep getting a job, keep a paycheck coming in. And I thought, you know, this would be a good time for me to just get involved with me. I want everything that I thought I lost. I want it back. I feel like I'm really good friends with most of the teachers here. They have been great. They are encouraging. And what I like about them is that they're so approachable. Butler Tech has transformed my life because the more I come to Butler Tech, the more I want to come back to Butler Tech. If I can reach out to somebody and tell them whatever you've been faced with in life, get up off the ground, stand up, dust yourself off, because I'm a witness. You can make it. There are teachers here that really care about people. They really care whether or not you make it. This certificate is so important to me And you know what? I wanted to keep it quiet. I didn't want anyone to know. There are people in my family that don't know. But I'm finding out it's okay. After giving everybody all of me, I'm finally going to know what it is to be me.
So Butler Tech just knows how to help students of all walks of life, all backgrounds, all future plans.
Butler Tech just kind of transformed my life to realize that like you need to appreciate like all the engineers and like the welders and automotive people.
I feel Butler Tech has transformed my life to get ready for the real world, getting you ready for what you need to be looking for.
It's put me on the right path for a career I want to actually do, and it's helping me achieve my dreams.
Coming down here and doing what I know that I'm good at doing, it just makes everything such a better experience.
This is a great opportunity to get ahead in life and just see what you want to do heads on.
I'm proud of myself. Like, I accomplished goals that I didn't have confidence in.
Butler Tech has transformed my life by giving me the opportunity to give back to my community with my peers and further develop my leadership skills in and outside the classroom.
Butler Tech's transformed my life by giving me the farther skills I need to know about my career and basically prepping me before I get to my actual career.
I'm proud to be part of the Butler Tech, Project Search, and Project Life.
Just the ability and the readiness that they've given me to go out and take on the world and really do something with my life is amazing.
If you guys want to go to school, come to Butler Tech. It makes you not only want to do better for yourself, it makes you want to reach up and tell your friend, hey, I'm learning something over here. And it's powerful, and it's going to change my life, and it's going to change my family's life.